Hello everyone. Today in Myanmar, the military government is cracking down on poets. They are dangerous. And there's a long tradition of their danger to regimes in Myanmar, starting off with opposition to the British occupation, but now focused on the oppressive government of the generals. The words of the poets are able to bring solidarity, a shared sense of grief, inspiration, hope, to challenge people to take part in the protests and encourage them. And indeed, the poets themselves have set a fine example of courageous standing up against the government. Indeed, many of them have suffered. There are 32 poets at the moment in detention in Myanmar, and some have died. Ket T died under interrogation. Zaw Win and Myint Zin were shot when they were leading protests, and U Sen Win was doused with petrol and set on fire by an unknown assailant. All people who have died because of the power of their words. And today we applaud them. But also we are encouraged to think about our own use of words, because words can be very powerful. They can hurt, they can upset, they can put people down, they can irritate, annoy, but they can also lift up, they can encourage, they can stimulate, they can inspire, they can challenge, they can make people think. And we're using words all the time. Either in speech to people around us or in the written media, which can these days spread so much more widely than it used to. And so today I think it's worth thinking about how we use words. And this is important, I think, particularly for Christians, because as we continue to remember the coming of the Holy Spirit on the first day of Pentecost, we remember that one of the ways in which the Spirit works among us is to help us to know what we should say. Jesus told us that that's how it would be, and that if we're open to God's Spirit, God will help us to produce the right words for any situation that we're in. And so today I'm going to try to be encouraging and inspiring, if I can, in the words that I say to the people around me. And for those of us who are engaged in using social media or writing letters even to politicians particularly, we can use our words to help to bring about change and to encourage things to move in the right sort of direction. And those of us who are Christians want God to help us to get that right.